All right, so we're live. Hi guys. So today, as you can for my wonder what we're gonna have today, and of course you guessed it right, we're gonna have Chanel exclusive today. Before we start, do you like my headband? All right, so I wanted to try something, right? So how are you guys? How was your as you I look very much puffed up because I've had rest finally. All right. So, how are you? I missed you all, and today we're gonna have lots of fun. I really love the lineup of the bags for today. But of course, before we go on to talking about me, let's talk about you. How are you guys? Did you miss? We've seen had different variety of bags yesterday. So today we have again a Chanel exclusive live. So if you have nothing to know, if you're not very much busy, spend time with me, come to our live and also talk to me. I would love to respond to you. All right, so before we start, of course, Claire, are you here? All right, so it has to be her first. All right, so hi, baby. I'm wearing the ring you put on my finger. See, she was like, "Ma," I said, "It's kind of tight." And she was like, "No, don't take it off." So these are the perks of having a daughter, and just want to show you all the things that I have in my desk. It's really cute. I have balloons. I also have a bunny. So it looks like I'm gonna be teaching, but we're actually gonna do the live selling of the bags today. All right, so am I the only one who has a really, really clingy daughter? And it seems that no matter how much time I spent to her, it's just really not enough. But you know what they say, sometimes it gets uh, frustrating, but I have to make most of this time because I realize, well, I only have a few years left with her until, finally has her own friends, which mommy. These are the struggles of an everyday mom. All right. So as much as they're still very much the most of it, what I can see. So of course, if you want to share, your stories with me, I would be more than happy to, to know as well. And also your bag journey. So once you get your bags, once it, when it's finally delivered, do let us know and keep tagging us. I really want to see, the journey of all these bags and everything. All right. So be with us throughout the whole process. If you want to come chit chat, feel free to go. And also, if you have any more, questions, anyone anything else, do let me know and I would be more than happy to answer you. All right. So I've gone a bit, chubby, chubbier. All right. So how are you? How are you all? So today, before I went off, I was actually very, very full. Fried rice, and I've been very much, careless about my figure nowadays. But you know what they say: the happier you are, the fatter you get. All right. But hopefully not. But for my case. All right. So the first bag we're gonna have today, actually not just the first, the bags that we're gonna have today are all very much, special. So again, I've got questions going like, oh, so it's unused, then it means it's brand new. It's not. All right. So we do cater to brand new, to vintage, and also to pre-loved bags. So it all differs. Now, the first bag here that we have is my personal favorite. And you're going to be hearing me say that for basically the whole day because these are all my favorite Chanel bags. All right. So the first bag that we have here is a very special one. This is the Chanel Full Flap Double C. Now you can see that the condition is really good, and this comes with a very long single chain strap, which is very gorgeous. Now you can see that the condition of the bag is really good. And let me just tell you that this here is a vintage bag. So again, we have the best quality and the best condition bags, even if they're vintage ones. All right. So since this is a very much, vintage Chanel bag, you would know that the value is very much high. And again, Chanel always increases their price rapidly each year, at least like, 4 times 60% every single year. All right. So they keep increasing the prices just like Hermes does. So the only chance for you to grab an affordable Chanel bag is through pre-loved owners. So this here is in the best condition that there is. And you can see that the inner flap actually had a few hairline scratches, but that is very acceptable because, like what I have said, this here is a vintage bag. Now, the interior is really clean, so there are also very much, very minor hairline scratches. Now, this bag here also comes with the gorgeous hologram authentication card. And again, all the products that we have are 100% authentic, otherwise guaranteed money back. All right, so this bag here is in the best condition that there is, but there are hairline scratches on the inner flap of this bag. So as for the details, you can also see that this one right here is in the best really condition that there is. The gold details are so beautiful. They're still very much shiny, and also you can see that there are no scuff marks. All right, so scuff marks are what we are really looking for in the bag. So these are what we try to avoid, but again, it's sometimes unavoidable because these have been very much loved. All right, so as you can see, this is the flap of this gorgeous Chanel bag. It's very beautiful, but the budget has crease marks, and this is very common. It's very normal even for new bags, because these are the crease marks on where the fold is, so it's 100% normal as long as there are no scuff marks. But sometimes, like what I've said, it really is unavoidable. All right, so overall, you can see that this bag here is in the best condition. So there were no peel marks or scuff marks or all those gus gus, like really, really gus gus, none of those. So this here is in the best condition that there is, and it also comes with the dust bag. All right, so this one you can actually wear this, as a long shoulder bag, and also as a crossbody bag, definitely up to you. But this one, I can tell you, the best that there is. Now you can go and compare the prices, in the markets, but I guarantee you we have the best condition, the best prices, and the best quality when it comes to bags. All right, because and if you're wondering why, it's because we have a team, and I'm very proud to tell you that we do have a team in Japan who actually, goes through the various processes of first choosing the bag to authenticating the bags, and then the third one is me, so I choose which one shows, which one does not. All right, so I'm very particular that we only show you the best that there is, but there are some items that actually are very much high in demand as well, that are really hard to find. So those items we still show you as well. All right, so this one, if you want this is the gorgeous Chanel full flap double C, very much one of my not just mine, you can ask any bag lover. This here is the most wanted and highly in demand bags. So when it comes to Chanel bags, the very popular ones are the double flap, the Kelly, also the Jumbo Maxi. All right, so these are the ones that you definitely have to add to your collection. All right, so if you like this, the size is really good as well, and the condition of the bag was really good. So when we talk about the flaws for this bag, there was only the hairline scratches on the inner flap. All right, so those are the areas which are mostly exposed when we handle the bags. So this here is a 19 by 4 by 15. It comes with the dust bag, the hologram authentication card, and also the description card, and also the box. So this one here was produced. It is actually a really vintage bag, 1996 to 1997. So one thing I can tell you about this is that for a bag that is like somewhere near my age. I want to tell you exactly what. Somewhere near my age, a bit older or a bit, younger than me, just somewhere there. For this, condition of bag that is like almost the same age as me, this is totally more than acceptable, and you have to grab this now. Now, this one, if you want this, I will be telling you the prices in US dollars. So if you request that, I convert it to your currency, So please let me know where you're watching this from so that I also know, if I should convert it to Philippine peso, or do you, or for you from Malaysia or what? All right, or also from India because we have clients worldwide. So let me know. So I would be converting the prices according to your request. Now this here, how do I wear this? Definitely very stylishly. We're gonna be wearing Chanel. You have to really, you have to wear it the best that you can. You know the phrase that says if only, like dress to kill those and all those, I always dress up like I'm gonna be seeing my worst, enemy, although I don't really have any. All right. So just, like be the best version of yourself every day because life is very short. So, you never know. Like before, I've shopped for lots of clothes and lots of bags, and then the next thing I know, it was locked down. So dress every day like it's gonna be your last, all right? And also wear your bags like it's gonna be your last. Now this here is in a very best price that there is, I tell you. Now if you don't believe me, you can check the market. I dare you. This here is only 3,530 US dollars. What I'm wearing now is, very much a bit stylish and also, fabulous as always. So if you want this, grab this now. Only 3,530 US dollars. All right, so this one, if you want this, you know how this goes. I'm only going to say this to you once, so you can comment mine. You can also take a screenshot if you fail to watch this live. You can always rewatch this at your most convenient time. All right, this is in the best condition that there is. Absolutely gorgeous. And you see the gold double chain, that is very valuable. Even just, the gold double C is very beautiful. Best condition that there is. And most importantly, you notice that this one right here, this is lambskin, right? So it's still very glossy. It's still very shiny. So all throughout the years, I can tell you that this has been in the best condition, definitely loved, but taken very well care of. All right, so this one, grab this now while it's still here because the items that we have, we know, just to share with you, we've had clients going like, oh, give me time to think about it. Of course, the time is yours, but the bag will not be for very long. So if this one you like, this must grab this as soon. And especially as I have told you, the prices have already increased, from Chanel, Hermes, everywhere else. So we might be increasing because these are not in our hands. Definitely not my hands. So Japan might probably increase their prices very much soon as these bags really do increase their prices. So we have to keep up with that as well. So while it's still in the best price, grab this now. All right, so if you want this, you know what to do. Buy it now. All right, let's see. What do we have next? Absolutely beautiful. Now, I've always been a fan of those, really long, long chain. And, for the condition of this chain, it's actually was really in a good condition, the best actually. All right, let's see. Very beautiful. See that? Mhm. Also, if you have any questions, do let me know. All right. So beautiful box. All right. So this here is a very special bag. This is the Chanel large flap bag with the top handle. So the Coco handle. This bag is very similar to the Kelly style, except that this one here is called the Coco handle. So why is it called the Coco handle? It's very simple. This one here is very stylish. It really does look like a Kelly, but this one has a long chain and strap attached to it. Now, this here is in a very gorgeous caviar leather. So, when I mentioned caviar leather, the first thing that you should understand is that this here is in the best material that there is. And the smell is really good. So we've had clients go like, "Oh my God, what is this material? Like, what was the material used for this?" Now, caviar leather is actually grain calfskin. It's very prestige and it's very much durable. So it's more durable than the lambskin. Now this one here is also in the best condition that there is. And as you can see from the condition of this bag, it's actually very good. So there are no scuff marks, no scratches. no stains or discolorations on this bag, so it really is in the best condition. Now this one I highly prefer because I can use it as a, a carry-on handbag, and also I can use it as a long shoulder bag, which I really really love. Now this one here is condition SA, so this bag has never been used at all, never been taken out, so like, very much in the best condition, so there are no flaws for this one, absolutely zero. All right, so this one you can see for yourself, that's why it's very important that you really come to the live so that you can see the condition of the bag for yourself. All right, so the interior is also very clean, there's absolutely no scratches, no stains and discoloration on this one, which is really good. All right, so this also has the hologram authentication card, and also comes with the full set. So everything that really, came with it is still there. All right, so these items are literally what you see is what you get. So if there's a scratch, then there's a scratch. All right, there's absolutely no refurbishing, that we do with the bags. They are exactly as it is. Now, the interior is very much clean, it's in the best condition that there is, and there are multiple pockets on this bag. And so, just sum it up, there's about two zipped compartments, which you can definitely store your items for safety purposes. And then there are two more pockets where you can definitely put your phone on. All right, so this one, if you want this, I highly suggest that you grab this now, because we can't really, hold on to these items for much longer than 2 days if you reserve it. So this here, perfect twin, absolutely fantastic style, stylish, and the size is really perfect as well. All right, so this definitely does, scream sophistication. And as you can see, there are absolutely no flaws on this one, which makes it a really best purchase that there is. All right, so again, when it comes to Chanel bags, it's never, you will never be on the losing side, because one thing I can tell you is that Chanel is a very, luxury, almost the best luxury brand that there is. They really, live up to their standards when it comes to class and elegance. Yes, this is the Coco handle. All right, so this one, like when I tell you that they've been valuable for years, and they're still going to be very much valuable for more years to come. So this is why it's a very good investment decision to invest in Chanel bags in particular. All right, so this one, if you want this, again, how do you wear this? You can wear it as a top handle, or also you can wear it as a long shoulder bag. Very stylish indeed. Now, talking about the size for this bag, this right here is a 32 by 8.5 by 20. This is unused condition SA, and it also comes with a full set. See the bottom part? Very clean, no scratches or discolorations at all. And it also comes with the protective metal feet, which is really, especially for luxury items, it's very important that we have metal protectors to protect the bag from getting, like scratches and stains and everything. So, because once the leather gets scratched, it's really hard to, to get rid of that. That's why, you would notice from luxury brands, they have protective metal feet. So this one right here also comes with a silver hardware, the shiny silver hardware to be precise. Very special. Yeah, definitely. Actually, like we say new is actually a good word for unused as well. So condition as a, when I say a, it definitely means it's like new, but it's never been used. All right, so we can't really tell. So I've also had a question going like, so you say it's unused, so it's new, right? You could say that, but it really depends, because it's just like a TV. When I say it's brand new, it literally means that it still has, the plastic and everything. So that's what you consider brand new. But once I'm taking off that plastic, then it's just considered as unused or new. But you can't say it's brand new, because that's a very different term. All right. Now this one, if you want this, must definitely grab this now because we only have, especially in black caviar, we only have, let me see, one. All right, black caviar is really hard to, to have because this is, the best quality that there is, very much durable as well. So this one, if you want this, I highly suggest you get this now. All right, now let's just, I'm giving you some time. Let me just log in so I can also see the comments. All right, so let's just wait for that. Oh, hi, Nate. How are you? I miss you. All right. Hi, Miss Fish Fat, our very loyal client. Sorry, I just saw the comments now. All right. Now, this here, if you want this, you know what to do. This is only 6,398 US dollars. All right. Let's see what's next. And like if you were to ask me what my favorite Chanel bag is, it's really hard because I love everything. I love the Kelly. I also love the Jumbo Maxi and also the Diana. But Diana really holds, the classic Chanel Diana really holds a very special place in my heart. It's a very different design. I mean, they're all very much beautiful in their own ways as well. All right, let's see what do we have next. I love you too, baby. All right, so don't forget we still have the lucky sharer scheme going on. So the more you share, the more chances you have of winning 300 pesos worth of Gcash. All right, so keep sharing. We have different winners every week. And also don't forget to tag your friends. All right? And also for the lucky miners, don't worry, we're gonna have the very much special lucky pockets. All right, so keep sharing, keep mining, and yep. Hi, Miss G. How are you? We are now. I was just talking about the Chanel collection that we're having. So, which Chanel do you like in particular? Let's see. Yes, and which Chanel are you looking for? Today we're gonna have a Chanel exclusive bag, so please come and stay, and I will be showing you all the lovely Chanel bags that we have. Mm. This is also one of my favorites, is why I said don't ask me which one is my favorite. I love them all. Now this here is the Chanel Maxi 24K Maxi Gold. Now this here is also in the best condition that there is. This is the material is actually quilted lambskin, so it's not flat as you would see. It's very much quilted, and it's also in the best condition. Miss G, do you like this bag? This here, I think this bag suits you. Very special. All right. And also, are you looking for a small bag or a big bag? Because we have everything. Now, ranging from, from Coco candles to also wallet on chains. And we also have the Maxi and the Jumbo Maxi. So let me know which one you're looking for so I can suggest which one suits your needs. Now this here, if you can see, it's very beautiful. It's also very much stylish, but there are minor scuff marks on this one. All right, so this one is a vintage and it's also very much special. Now this here was produced in 1991 to 1994. So you would notice that there are, pre-loved marks on this bag, which is very common for a bag that is way older than me. I'm telling you, it's very much acceptable. Now, this one right here is a very gorgeous one, and it also comes with a gorgeous gold double chain. All right, so this is not just a single chain, it comes with a very much beautiful double chain that is very special to have. Now, this here, as you would see, the gold detail is also very shiny. This is real 24K gold, by the way, very special as well. And also for the interior, you can see this one right here is very much in a good condition. So there are no major scratches or scuff marks on the interior of this bag. Just perfect, especially for a vintage bag. Oh, let me tell you, when it comes to vintage bags, you have you have to grab them as soon as you can because vintage bags are very much valuable. They were already valuable years ago, but up until now and in the future, they're still going to hold their value very much. So, it's only a matter of time that they start increasing and increasing again. All right. Since these are discontinued items. So even if the demand is there, the production and the supply is not anymore because very much of these vintage items are all, long discontinued already. Now let's see. Mm. Now see, this one right here is a very special one. This is a Chanel Matras double chain bag. The prices that we have right here is really special. All right, so the price we have is actually really good when it comes to this bag. Mm-hmm. It's this one. Now you can also see that the condition is the best that there is. Now pay attention to the chain, This one right here does not have any major crease marks, especially for a vintage bag, You would notice that normally it should have lots of crease marks, but this one does not. So it's in a very best condition that there is. Now you can also see that there are no major scratches or scuff marks on this one, which really, really makes it, a good one to have. Now, notice also that the corners of this bag are also in a good condition. Okay, let me tell you when this bag was produced. Year 1991. All right, so this bag was produced in that year. It's older than me, but the condition is definitely the best. All right, so when I say that we do specialize in the best luxury authentic goods, I mean it. The best conditions that there is, and even the most valuable items that it's really hard for anyone to find, we have it. So this is, really the dedication of the team. Now you can see that this one right here is a twist and open kind of block in the chain. Normally, the gold double C logo, normally there should be like lots of scratches on that. But this one, no much scratches. It's still very shiny. It's still in the very best condition. So if you're looking for a vintage bag to start your collection with, then this should be that. Very stylish and also very fashionable. Now this is also called the Victoria Beckham bag. No, I was just, like I was just watching the news a few days ago, and their son has finally, gotten married. So very much, just to connect the topic for today. Now this is also a very famous Victoria Beckham bag. Very stylish. Now, when you talk about the size for this one, this is actually a 34. Bottom width is 10 and the height is 22.5. Now, for the inclusions for this bag, this right here is this comes with a dust bag, the box, and also the serial number. All right, so this one, if you want this, definitely must grab this now. All right, so this here, let's see the price for this one. This is only 8,090 US dollars, 8090 US dollars. So if you want this, grab this now. All right, so Miss G, do you like this? Okay. So by the way, next time, don't forget to like our page or keep liking, keep sharing, and keep tagging us also in your posts. I really like it, when I see our clients tagging us. Very special. All right. So I want to be part of your journey in finding the best dream bags for you. We also have that. So it's not just, buying. It's a very important factor that we build a relationship. So if you want to talk to me, just go like, oh, I want to talk to Therese, and I would be more than happy to, talk to you as well. All right. So I really love, like that's why the clients that we have, they really chit chat with me. They take time to, to chat, message me. And sometimes like, I shouldn't be messaging, but I do. I really want to be part of your journey. So don't be afraid. Just talk to me. I'm Cherise. I'm very friendly. All right, let's see. What do we have next? Very special, this one. And also don't forget to like, all right? Keep liking. Mm, let's see. Let me just show you. I'm gonna try to look for this one. Now this here is a gorgeous quilted Chanel bag. This is also very much, beautiful. Now this right here is the lambskin. This is a quilted lambskin hand tote bag. Now, this is also a very special one to have, very posh indeed, and the style is very elegant. Now, this is a type of bag that you don't carry everywhere with you. This is a type of bag that, you have to also dress up stylishly. Now, for the condition of the bag, you would see that this one here is in the best condition that there is. This is lambskin, so it's a very much posh, it's very glossy, and it's also very much gorgeous. Now, you can see that this one right here is in the best condition. There are no scuff marks. See that? The lining, very special. There are no scuff marks on this one, even on the corners, which makes it a really, really good one to have. Now the sides do have crease marks, which is very common since this one right here is, this is the fold area. So this is normally where the folds are, but you can see the condition is really the best. Now you can also see that the top handle is also very much smooth. It's very sturdy and very much elegant to have. All right, now you can also notice that this one has to be worn as a carry-on handbag, or if it fits your arm, then definitely you can too. But to be more stylish, I would carry this as a carry-on handbag. All right, so both straps are also very much in the best condition that there is. And the gold detail hardware is very shiny. So it's when I say, it's very shiny, I mean it. There's no much scratches on that one. That's why it can still, reflect the light, which is very beautiful. Now, this bag is outlined with a gorgeous interior as well. So it has pockets on both the front and also the back for easy access on your items. Now, this one here is also a twist and open kind of lock. And judging by the interior, you would notice that this one right here is definitely a vintage bag, because only vintage bags have, this very much black leather for interior. Now, also, this here is complemented by the very gorgeous gold detail hardware that is very much elegant and stylish to have. So, how would you wear this? Miss G, how would you wear this? And Miss Fish Fact, how would you wear? Me, I would wear it, since I'm still waiting for you guys to type your answers. I would wear this probably very much stylishly with like suit and stuff, those type of, outfits. Now, this one, the interior is very much clean, and as you can see, there are no major scratches or stains or discolorations on this one, and there are two pockets on the main compartment. Working bag. You would wear a Chanel to work? Yes. No, oh, showing it off. Oh, really? Oh, all right. So our very loyal client here, Miss Fish Fat, will wear this as a working bag. No, actually, that's quite. If you're the boss, definitely must. All right, now you can see the interior is very special, huh? Me, I would wear it, like if I'm going out with tea, with my friends, definitely, and just like, show off my Chanel. So I'll be getting down of the car, like showing it up very stylishly in heels. Like, yes, I'm wearing Chanel with the with the very gorgeous gold double C, like that type of thing. Right? How about you, Judy? How will you wear this?
Be creative.
Be creative.
Yeah, I always think that we wears it, not it wears it.
Yes, right. And also, it comes with a dust bag, huh? Now, this comes with both the hologram authentication card and also the dust bag, which is really, really good. How about you, Nate? How will you wear this? Nate is also a very special client that we have. Very beautiful as well. Very pretty. Now, this here, definitely at home.
Yes, appreciate it. Wear it at home.
Why not?
Why not? Makes you look better.
Yeah,
Dress up,
yeah, definitely.
walk around.
Actually, I've done that once because as you know, I'm also a TikTok influencer. Basically, I did that before. I just got dressed up to take videos and take photos, and then just
Exactly.
show it off. That's nice, mate. This is really
Oh, I
good.
like it too. That's
Right? I know.
yeah.
Just show it off. Oh, I'm just gonna wear it to the kitchen. Like that kind of thing. Alright, this one here is definitely a
Oh,
very
you could
sophisticated
be
one.
always naughty. I tell
Yeah,
you.
why not? I'm just gonna wear
You know
it
what
to
I
the
mean,
bathroom. Why
girls?
not? Very special. Now this here, let's see. Oh, by the way, if you failed to take selfies and photos, yes, exactly. Very special, right? Especially if you have a Chanel, like the first thing that, be honest, okay? Don't kid me on this. The first thing that comes to your mind when it comes to Chanel is to show it off, right?
Yes.
Because it's Chanel for a reason, right?
Yes.
It's not everyone's, cup of tea. I mean, everybody wants to have it, but not everybody can have it. But you can here at J Luxury because we have the best prices. All right, so really,
Chanel's always increase the price. So
definitely.
you do have a nice vintage bag.
All
So
right. So our
show it
very
to the others.
yes, definitely. So share done well. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. This Jeremy right here is always the lucky sharer. So for those of you who also want to win a chance to win 300 pesos worth of GCash, GCash. Keep sharing, keep liking, and also keep tagging your friends in our live videos. And each week we have maximum of three winners, so it's never too late for you. All right. Well, let's talk about the price of this bag. This bag right here is in the best price that there is. So it's actually only 4,258. The best. When I say the best, I dare you go online, search for this bag, and you will never find free shipping, best quality, best condition that there is. Only we have that. All right. So if you want this, grab this now. Let's see, what do we have next? Oh, so this is the I was just talking about it earlier. This is the next bag that we have is the most precious and most popular bag from Chanel. Let's see. Right, very special.
I really like the idea of wearing it at home. Why not?
Yeah. No, because in the Philippines, there was a lockdown. So we were all locked down for like, I think, almost 2 years. It was just very recent that, they started to loosen
Mm.
up the restrictions. I remember being locked down for like
Mm.
2 years. Now this here is the very famous Chanel Kelly bag. This when I say famous, it's really famous. And to buy this bag, you have to be on the wish list, you have to be on the waiting list. It's really hard to get this because it's not always available. All right, especially in caviar leather. Now this Kelly bag here, to be specific, is in a gorgeous caviar leather. This one here is in the best condition that there is as
It's
well.
really nice.
It's really, really nice. Kelly bag is really, this is almost like an Hermes level, the Chanel Kelly one. Now this here is definitely the top when it comes to the hierarchy of the Chanel bags. It's very special, it's very beautiful, and the design is really good. It's quite similar to the Coco handle, but this here is the Kelly, all right? So when I say Chanel Kelly, you should know that this is the top, okay, when it comes to Chanel bags. Now you can see that the condition is the best that there is. And when I say this, there are no scratches both on the front, on the back, and also on the sides of the bag, which makes it really, really good one to have. Now this also comes with a gorgeous shiny silver hardware that really does highlight and complement the very good texture of the caviar leather. For the inner flap, you would also notice that there are no scratches, not even hairline scratches on this one. All right, so it's in the best condition that there is. So there was just a very minor peel, I think, very very minor, but that doesn't even make up 1% of the back. Now you can also see the interior is also very much it's quite spacious, just enough for you to bring your cards, your phone, and like very much essential items with you. Now this one right here, as you can see, is also very much good to have. It also has a zipped compartment that is really, really good to have. All right, so both the interior and also the exterior is in the best condition. When I say this, I definitely mean it. All right, so there were no flaws on this bag, but if there are any, then we would, then we would see that all together. All right, so this one also has a zipped compartment and a not zipped compartment for easy storage of your essential necessities. All right, so as you can see, the interior is also black. So I'm having a feeling that this one right here is also a vintage, and it also comes with the dust bag. All right, so actually, yes, it is a vintage. This bag was produced in year 2000 to 2002. All right, so can you imagine for a bag that has been, living on for more than 20 years to be precise? This one here is, by looking at it, you won't even notice that this is a vintage, right? Because of the condition. The condition is really good. There were no flaws on this one, absolutely no flaws, and the size is really good as well. Now this here is a 29. Bottom width is 9 and the height is 23, and also it comes with the dust bag. Now the price for this bag is really good as well. This is only 4,665. All right, so when I mentioned the Chanel Kelly, the first thing that you should know, if you don't already know, is that this is almost the same level as an Hermes Birkin bag. So when Hermes has their very much popular item, which is the Birkin, Chanel has the Kelly. All right, so these are the best that there is when it comes to their family brand. All right, so this one, how do you wear this? Definitely stylishly. Now, this is a type of bag that you want to show off and you need to flaunt. All right, you don't just buy, like a Chanel bag and hide it in your closet. You wear it, even if it's just at home. All right, so this one definitely a very stylish one to have, very beautiful and very gorgeous. So and one thing I really like about this Kelly bag in particular is that this one here is in caviar leather as well. So I highly prefer. Hi, this Chanel Kelly. All right, so you were asking. This here is 4,665 US dollars. Now this one in Philippine peso. Is she from Philippines? Let me just check. All right. So we have a loyal viewer. Now this one right here is a very special one. This is 4,665 US dollars. And are you from the Philippines or is she Malaysian? Let's see. Oh, she's from the Philippines. So this one here in Philippine peso is around 247,245. All right, so this here is a special Kelly. All right, she doesn't want to comment, so she's just sending me a photo. Okay, I see your message, madam. All right, don't be shy. Say hi to me. I'd love to meet you. All right, so for those of you who don't want to comment here on the comment section, that's totally fine. Don't worry, I can see the messages. All right, so this here if you think I talk too fast, it's 247.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, okay, I get it. I'll try to slow it down for you. All right. This again, and to be exact, is 247,245 pesos. Very best price there is. All right. So if you don't believe me, you can go to the market, just make sure that the one you are buying is not too good to be true. All right, because again, as I have told you, this bag is very much um a very high valued bag. All right, so I've noticed that in some groups that there are lots of scammers, so please beware and be vigilant when you are buying. Only buy authentic products from trusted sources. All right, please. All right, make sure they are legit, because it's easy to grab someone else's photo. It's very easy to do that, but to have a trusted online seller, that's really hard to find. You can trust me. You have my faith. All right, so definitely. Really, I've seen lots of articles, they got scammed, and these items are very, very valuable. So make sure that the one especially when you're purchasing online, so and be vigilant. Now, this one, how will I style this? This is really, the very best question that there is. Definitely, like Miss, my idol. Miss Heart Evangelista, all right? Very special, very posh, all right? So that's kind of like what I want to, to be, all right? So I love her life and her lifestyle. So much luxury, so she really does live in luxury, all right? So this here, if you want this, must grab this now because we only have one Chanel Kelly bag, and this is the only bag that we have for this one. So, like what I have said, we were very lucky to have this on hand because it's really, really hard to find this. All right,
Also,
and
good
really hard to.
price.
Oh, let's see. Oh my God.
If you change it, convert it to US
Mm.
dollar, is more than
How much?
1,800.
More than? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so this one right here, see, we have the price for this one. This is the Chanel Kelly, quoted caviar jumbo. Now there's this right here. In other shops, it's around 4,800 US dollars. So one thing I can tell you, we are always, $100 off. Sometimes, like even $1,000 off, like, much cheaper or much more competitive is the right word to say. I don't want to say cheap because our items are not cheap. They are reasonable and they are the best that there is. Now this one, we only have it again for 4,665. Other shops at least 4,800 US dollars. So very best condition, the very best price, and free shipping. All right, so let's see what do we have in next. I think I've given this bag more justice, yeah, the justice that it deserves. Very special indeed. Hi, Madame de Chanel. Let's see. Very special. I love this to be precise. This one here is my to go to bag. So as you know, Chanel. So paired with like Chanel earrings, very stylish. All right. I specifically wore this for you today. See that?
Nice.
Very good.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about that. She said she would wear it
I
often,
know.
right?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that since we can't go out because of
We
the
actually did that.
virus, then
I actually
you
did
can
that.
stay with your friends.
Yes.
And then you can have the Chanel or high
I
heels
did.
party.
I did. I will show you what did.
Party.
I did that, with my daughter. So I was wearing my Manolo Blahnik heels and then
Yes.
my bags and everything
Yes.
just to shoot a TikTok video. So why not,
Why
right?
not?
Okay. Now this here, also my favorite bag. This is the Chanel Classic Diana bag. Now this here is a very special one that is also very much hard to find in the market because of its, its history, its value, and also the story behind this. So these are the factors that makes it very special. This was produced for the late Princess Diana. This is a very special bag to have. And actually, Chanel Classic Diana has different sizes, but this one, to be exact, is 16 by 24.5, and the bottom width is 7. All right, so this one right here does have signs of usage because this is a pre-loved. And also, you can see that even though it's pre-loved and there are signs of usage, it's not major signs of usage. So it's just pre-loved, but no major flaws. All right, so it's very important that you also see this so that you can see the condition. Already three. Yeah.
Yes.
So we already apparently, we also had the small, we have had two big and more. So this one is one of the Chanel best sellers that we have. Now this one, you can see that there are crease marks on the flap, which is very common because this is lambskin leather. As per the interior, it's very clean. There are no discolorations or scratches on this one, which makes it a really, really good one to have. Now you can also see that the gold detail hardware is still very shiny, so it indicates that there are no major scratches on that one. All right. As for the interior, it's very much clean. Also, yes, also very much special, and it does have multiple compartments that are really very much easy for you to store your items. Now, this also comes with a very gorgeous gold detail double C, so it's a twist and open kind of lock, which is very special. Now, this Princess Diana really does, differentiate itself from the rest of Chanel bags, just as elegant as, the late Princess Diana was. Now, you would also notice that the gold chain for this one is still very much shiny. So, and also the leather that comes across the chain, it's still very much intact. When it comes to Chanel bags or anything that comes with both the gold detail or even silver hardware and leather, pay attention to, the stitches or the way that the leather was, like going through the chain. Now, this here is in the best condition that there is. So there were no loose, there are no loose leather on that one. So they're still very much tightly intact. Also, this also comes with the gorgeous dust bag that there is. Now, this right here, well, it still comes with the receipt, the purchase receipt. This was sold on September 28th, 1995. All right, so but the production date for this bag, to be precise, is actually 1994 to 1996. So for a vintage bag that is in this condition, by looking at it, would you have thought that this is a vintage? I wouldn't have known unless I've checked the serial code and authenticated it. Now, this one here definitely is the best condition for a vintage bag. One thing I can assure you. So this one you must grab now. So if you fail to watch, this live, that's totally fine because you can always just take a screenshot of the code and the bag so that we know which one you are talking about. But apparently we already sold three of the Diana bags. So this is the only one we have left. Let me just confirm. Yes, this is the only Chanel Diana bag we have left. So this one is, we don't get confusion on that one. All right. Okay, so this one, if you want this, must grab this now. Must. All right. Best condition that there is, the best price that there is, and free shipping. All right. So only buy from trusted sellers.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean by vintage?
Vintage. So actually there's different definition when it comes to vintage. Some calls, bags that are 10 years older vintage, but more likely it's about should be at least 15 to 20 years for it to be called a vintage. Now, I've also had questions saying why are vintage bags very much valuable? All right, so this is a very important, question. Why? Why is vintage valuable, right? Or why is it high price? Because some people went like, oh, it's vintage, so how come it's very expensive? All right, so it's different. All right, so the word vintage actually really means age. All right, so even antique, they're very much higher in value, right? So that goes with the same. So there are many interpretations. All right, so for for like jewelry, for an item to be a vintage, it has to be 30 years, but for bags it could be at least 20 years. All right, so this one here is a vintage and it's also very special. So I'm not answering your question right. I'll answer you why. Because these items are already discontinued. So the demand is still there, but the supply is not. And the only way for you to have this is through a pre-loved owner or collector. All right, so these are very hard to find, thus creating much more demand for the bag. So that is one of the reasons why it's very much valuable. There's actually two.
And then why buying Japan vintage?
Japan vintage, all right. So I'll tell you why. Because Japan, when it comes to bags, authentic luxury bags, Japan is the best in the world. All right. So they are very strict when it comes to authenticating items. So absolutely no fakes. Definitely no fakes. So Japan is the best source to find your pre-loved items. That's one thing for sure. Now, what was the other question? Why?
Hmm. Hmm. When I buy a vintage, what should I pay attention to?
Condition, quality, and also definitely the model, all right? Especially for Kelly, Chanel. So these are much higher in value. You definitely have to make sure that it's worth. But sometimes, especially that's why I keep saying for a vintage bag that is in the best condition and also the best price, that is the real deal. You have to grab the best that there is as soon as you can. Like this bag, you see that there were no scuff marks because vintage bags, so it's lived on for more than at least 20 years to be precise. Then you would expect that the bag should have scuff marks or at least peels and all those. But this one right here, as you can see, there are none of those. So there were only very minor crease marks, which is a total, normal sign of usage. All right. So also when it comes to bags, the craftsmanship is also very much important, and also the material. Now you probably heard, lots of people saying, "Oh, the Nokia phones were better than the ones they produced now. It's much more durable," and that's also true when it comes to bags. The craftsmanship of the bags that was produced years ago are still, like for some at least, I have to say to be safe, is that they're much better than the one they produce now. Like for the interior as well, the quality, they used to use, real gold for the vintage bags for Chanel. Did you know that? But now they use gold plated ones. So these are the factors that makes it very much, um, very valuable items. And also vintage designer bags are becoming more collectible, especially from the major heritage fashion house like Chanel, Gucci, and also Hermes, Louis Vuitton. So they are the best great investment for the future. So the rarer, like this one, this is a very rare item. The Kelly is a very rare item, and also the Jumbo Maxi. So the rarer the item, the higher the demand, the lesser the supply. All right. So it's even safe to say that there are no more supplies. All right. So the rarer they are, the more highly in demand that they are, and the more valuable they are. Okay. Let's proceed to the next bag. What do we have next? So I hope I've answered your question and answer portion for today. I'm candidate number, and I'm just kidding. Candidate number one. All right, let's see what do we have. All right, keep voting. Let's see. Okay, what else do we have? So that was it. If you have questions, do ask away, and I would happily answer you. Okay. Let's see. Do you want essay type or do you want like competition type? Right? Okay. This here is a very good Chanel bag, and you asked me why. This is also a very good one. All right. Now this here is in caviar leather as well. And if you know me long enough, then you should know that I love caviar leather. All right. And also they have this really particular smell that is very special. Now you can also see for yourself that this one here is in a very good condition. When I say good condition, means no very much no visible flaws, but sometimes there are. So come and see for yourself. Now you can see that this one right here is in a very good black caviar leather that is complemented by the gorgeous gold detail hardware. And also this one comes with the gold ball. All right, so Chanel has, especially for vintage bags, Chanel has this very particular medallion and also the gold ball for their, for aesthetics. Now you also see that this one here is actually really good in size, and judging by the leather from the interior, this bag right here is definitely a vintage item. All right, so it's black. So when it's black and red, normally it's a vintage. All right, so that's one way of knowing. As per the interior, this is actually very much clean. There are no major scratches or stains on this one, which makes it a really, really good one to have. All right, so for those of you who just joined the live now, hi, welcome. I'm Cherise, your lovely host. All right, your lovely live streamer. All right, so now this one right here also comes since this is a tote. If you okay, one thing I tell you, if you see that the bag has two zippers on the compartment, two identical zippers, then it's a tote. All right. Now this one right here does have that, and it also has pocket on the front and also at the back for easy access of your items. The size is really good. The shape is very much good. and the condition is also very best. All right, so this here is complemented by the gold detail hardware that is very much special. Now, I was just mentioning the size. Now, this here, to be specific, is a 28. The bottom width is 10 and the height is 24. Now, you would see that the zipper is still in the best condition, so there are no, black marks or oxidization that happens on this one. And also the zipper, the end of the zipper has a gorgeous button. So if you want to attach it there, if you don't want it hanging, then you can definitely do that as well. Now talking about the corners of the back, you would see that there are no scuff marks, no scratches and stains. And also it's a long double shoulder. Again, long double shoulder, gorgeous bag. So it's not just the gold chain, it also has a very long caviar leather strap, which makes it very much easy and comfortable to wear, even if the bag does get heavy. All right, so if you come across this bag and you want this and you're thinking about getting it, the only thing I can tell you is you do need to grab it. So I came across this quote once. I just want to share with you. They were like, if you've been thinking about it for for more than you should, if you're thinking about it overnight, then you probably should buy it. All right, stop thinking about it already. Just buy it. All right, save yourself. Yes. If you've been thinking about it for way too long, then you definitely should just grab it. All right, so it's not just the size that makes this bag really good to have. It's also the details that comes with it. All right, so as you can see, this bag is definitely not minimalistic. It does have the double C logo, and it's actually not small. It's not the mini double C. This one has the humongous double C logo, the Coco Chanel logo. So this one, if you want this, must grab this now, and the price is unbelievably good. This right here is only, you want to know how much? This is only 1,883 US dollars only. And yes, you heard that right. So, just in case that you're still doubting yourself on if you've heard it, right or what, then yes, you did hear it right. Now, this one in Philippine peso is only 99,800. All right, just to make it easier. So no confusion, 99,800. Very best price that there is, especially when it comes to Chanel bags. It's very hard to find a bag that is less than like 100,000. So this one, to be exact, it fits the budget. So budget wise, it's best. Condition wise, it's best, and also luxury wise, it's also the best. All right, so it's okay, let's sum up the factors for the beauty of this bag. It has a double C, that's number one. Big double C, that's number two. Gold details, gold ball, that's third. Fourth, the size. Fifth, the long double shoulder. So this here definitely is a must grab for you. And this is the type of bag that no matter how long or for years to come, it's already been valuable long before. It's still valuable now, and even for years to come, it's still going to be very much high in value. So when it comes to investment pieces and bags, Chanel is definitely your to go to. All right. Now this here, grab this now while it's still here. Let's see, what do we have next?
That's what I'm saying. If you want to be loud, get the double C, triple C.
Yeah.
If you want to be
Not
not so
minimalistic,
loud,
right?
then
Yeah.
you get the Kelly.
Yeah. Very much. I mean, they're all very much special in their own ways. That's why when it comes to Chanel, it's really hard to choose because you can have the double triple C, you can have a big C or with a gold C. Like this one is also really good. That's why it's very hard to decide. All right. No, but we are here, so if you need like help with choosing your bag, I can help you. All right. Just let me know what your profession is or what you do so I can suggest according to your needs, all right, and your daily needs. Now, this here is also a really good one to have. This is a Chanel bag. Now, this right here is a very special leather as well. And you can see the condition is also very good. Now, this here is really complemented by the gorgeous gold detail hardware. And there are also protective metal feet on this bag. So as for the condition of the bag, you would see that there are no major scratches or stains on this one, which makes it a really good tote bag to have. Now this bag is actually very generous in size, and also there are no peel marks or scuff marks on the leather piping of this bag. All right, so as for the detail, the gold detail, there are scratches, but not very major and not very obvious. Now, for the interior, it's actually very clean, and there are multiple big compartments for you to easily store your items. Now, this is also one of the items that you must grab because it's in a very best condition that there is. So if you like this, must grab. I was opening it. Was it loud? I was trying to open my candies, like I couldn't open it. And then she was looking at me like, "What are you doing?"
Client asked
Mm.
whether we will show the half moon today.
Oh, sure, we can arrange that. Yes. Actually, it is in the selection for today, so you have to stay, and we would be showing that for you. All right. So maybe let me just see, 5, 10, maybe 20 minutes later, we will be showing that. So please stay because you might not just get the half moon, you might buy more because this is a very lovely collection that we really, really made for you. All right. So let's go back to the bag. Now you can see that it's very much clean. There's three large compartments to be exact. Two does not have zipper, and the main compartment does have zipper. All right, so talking about that, it also has a main zipper at your most end, which is really good to have for maybe your keys and those types of things.
The inside is beautiful, huh?
Hmm?
It is still with its original color.
Yes, all right. So you can see that this one.
Yeah, no changing color is good. Huh? No
Mm-hmm.
fading. Good.
Yes, now the condition is really, really good. There are no scratches, stains, and discolorations on this one. And you would see that the gold chain right here is very much gorgeous to have. All right, now for the condition, this one here, best condition that there is. This is definitely a pre-love, but there are no major scratches, stains, and discolorations on this one. Now, for the production date of this bag, this right here is 2012 to 2013, and also the condition is really good. Now, the size for this bag is 20 by 32, and the bottom width is 12. Now, this one right here is actually really best price. This is only 2,503 US dollars. 2,503 US dollars. Now, this one in Philippine peso, let's see. 132,659. Let's see. All right, so if you want this, grab this now. Must, definitely. All right, let's see. What do we have next? Okay, let's see. Yes, please. Thank you. Gucci. All right, let's see. Okay. Now, I was just saying earlier, this here is a very special one to have. So if you want a big double C logo, then you can go for that. But if you want they're both not simple, but they're very much elegant to have and very much flaunted kind of bag. This here is the Chanel Vintage Black Caviar Triple C Tote. Very special to have and also very much good condition. Now you can see that this one comes with not just a double C, but the whole Chanel word on gold detail hardware. You can see that this one right here is also in the best condition that there is. So there are no major scratches, stains, and discolorations on this one, which makes it a really, really good one to have. All right. Now you would also pay attention to the leather piping of this one. This right here is in the best condition. So there are no major scratches, but there are very minor, very, very minor scuff marks. Especially this is again a vintage item. All right, so no major crease marks on this one, very minor. So this one there, see that? So the corners does have minor, very minor, not even enough to penetrate, through the leather, but there is. All right, so important for you to know that. This bag is already a vintage bag, and for this kind of bag, with more use, it could have more, it could possibly have more scuff marks, but for the next 10-20 years, you don't have to refurbish this. Only if it gets like, really, really, really obvious peels. All right, so it takes how many years before you would need to refurbish it? All right, so this one here comes with a very clean interior, also very much special. And also this one right here comes with a dust bag. All right, now this one, if you want this was produced in 1996 to 1997. It's really special
Really old.
and really vintage. And really vintage. All right, so can you imagine for the condition of this bag? It's really good. There are no major flaws. It's just very minor, like really hardly noticeable at all, to be honest, but it does. It also comes with the hologram authentication card, and also the description, the booklet that comes with it. Now this one, if you want this, you must grab this now. The price is really good as well, because this back here, if you want to go for the big double C or you want to go for the triple C, they're all, I highly suggest that you get both. It's hard to decide, and save yourself the trouble of deciding which one should I wear for today and which one should I get both, and like life save your time and decision. All right, now this here also comes with two zip compartments at the interior and more pockets at the exterior, which is very much easy for handling your items with you. Now this one right here, as you can see, is in a really good price as well. This is, to be exact, is the Chanel Vintage Black Caviar Triple C Tote in very gorgeous caviar. See, we also had one before with the gold, Triple C, but this one here is in caviar. It's also very special. Now this one, if you want this, the size of this bag is really good. This is actually 27.5 in length. The base is 8 and the height is 25. Comes with a dust bag description card, produced 1996 to 1997. Now the price is really good. This is only 3,316 US dollars. 3,316. This one in Philippine pesos is, let's see, should be around 175,801 only. All right, so if you want this, must definitely come and grab this now. All right, let's see what do we have next. And also, did I mention that this is a double shouldered bag, which is really good to have? If I haven't, then I should tell you. It's a double shoulder bag, not very long, but quite medium like size, and also very comfortable. So it's not just the gold chain, but also the strap is made of caviar leather. All right, so it's very durable. So you don't have to be, worrying about it, being torn or worn out in the next at least 10 years. All right, let's see what do we have next. Let's see. Okay. Also, don't forget to like our page so that you can get updates on when we go live next. All right. The next bag we have is the Chanel bag and napkin. This is the Cocoa bar, the Choco bar. All right. As you can see, it's actually a really good one to have, because this one here really does resemble, like a chocolate bar, which makes me kind of hungry now. All right, so this here is also not minimalistic, but it's very, stylish and also a good one to have. Now, this one, as you can see, the condition is also very much, good. There are no major scuff marks on this bag, but there are signs of usage, but not very, very obvious. All right, so only the best eyes could see, but important for you to know. Now you would also see that there are hairline scratches at the bottom of this leather bag. All right, so you would notice also that the other side does have crease marks, which is very common because, just like us, this is lamb skin. So basically, like even we wrinkle away, so like we have like fold areas that has lines. So these are for this bag, that's the fold area for that part. All right. Now you would also notice that there are no major scratches, stains, and discolorations. It does have hairline scratches, but not enough to really penetrate through the skin. All right, so or the leather to be precise. Now you would also notice that this comes with a very gorgeous gold detail hardware that is really really good to have. And although it does look, it does look like it's actually quite a wide opening, it does have a safety feature of a long zipper, which is good to have. But if you don't want to zip it, every day, then you can also do that because the style of this bag is to give you more option. All right. So if you want to, store your items safely with a zipper, then you can do that. But if you want it to be, just open, then that's also totally fine. And of course, it also comes with a serial number and everything that that really did come with it. Now the bag to be precise here is 24 by 33, and this bag is actually produced in year 2002 to 2003. Oh, thank you. And also there, see the interior, they always stuff it with, with plastic or bubble wrap or even cloth or anything you can do so, just so that the bag could easily retain its shape. Because if you don't, then it's really, it's really, really hard, it's hard to the bag could deform and you don't want that. All right, now you would see that this here is in the best condition that there is, so there were no major scuff marks on this one, just very minor ones. So this definitely is a best steal. And the size, again, I told you this is a 24 by 33, so it's actually quite it's kind of like medium, almost big, but very much not bulky. So it's really good to have. So if you want to carry like your iPad with you or like a mini iPad or like small files with you, then you can definitely do so with this bag. Now this bag is good for for working professionals as well because this is type of bag is really good. It's not very bulky. It's actually very sophisticated, but at the same time, it's elegant and convenient. All right, so this one, if you want this, the price is really good. This is only 1925 or 1925 US dollars. Now, if you're asking me how much that is in Philippine peso, this is only 102,025. All right, so the best price again that there is, must definitely grab this. All right, let's see what do we have next. All right, let's see. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So how are you guys, like while waiting for the next bag? Are you drinking coffee right now? What are you guys doing in front of me? Are you like lying down watching this? Are you doing like housework or what? I would really like to know because I've noticed some of the clients that we have, really watch the live late at night because they say, "Oh, I just wait for my kids to, to be asleep before I watch the live." And that's totally fine. All right. Now this here, so hi, you need to tell our lovely, our clients. We're now showing the Chanel half moon. Let's just wait a while, because people want to see this bag. This is actually not a bag. This is a wallet on chain to be precise. This is a very gorgeous one that I really, want for myself as well. It's a really good one to have. This here is the to be precise, the Chanel Half Moon wallet on chain. So it looks like a bag, but it's actually a wallet on chain. All right, so it literally is the name for that. And it's a really good one to have as well. And most importantly, it's in caviar leather. All right, so you would notice that this one does not have any major flaws. It's in the best condition that there is, and it also has the double C logo, which is really, really good to have. All right. So that is the chain, as you can see, very much gorgeous to have and also very much, special. Now, as for the condition of the bag, the interior is also very much clean, and even, the lining where the opening is, it's still also in a very best condition that there is. Now, you can see that this one is actually, quite spacious, and it's really perfect, if you don't want to bring your whole purse with you. This one has multiple card slots that is really good to have, and also a zipper compartment for your coins, because it really is, a wallet on chain, which is really good. I personally prefer these, for lazy days for me, or if I'm just gonna go, shopping, or probably, to the mall to grab, grocery and all those kinds of things. All right. For the interior, you would also see that it's very much clean. You can see that it also has the hologram authentication card for this one. And there. So those are it's actually very spacious. It's not just the cards that you can put on this one. There's about eight. So let's count how many card slots there is. There's quite a lot. And also there you can put your phone in that, compartment, or your probably your keys on that. So there's about eight card slots for this one. That is, really, really good to have, I think. Let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six. I think like six card slots, maybe, more or less like that. So definitely you can bring, your ATM, your credit cards, or any more cards that you want to bring with you, because this one here is in a good condition and also very much lightweight. So this is really for, for those days you don't want to bring lots of items with you. All right, so this here is complemented by a shiny silver hardware that is really gorgeous to have. So this is a single long chain, but you can double the chain and wear it as a double shouldered handbag. All right, this can be worn as a long um, as a long bag, or also as a crossbody bag. And if you want to double the chain, then you can do so and wear it as a short, wallet on chain as well. And that is the beauty of, having a long double chain. Now this one, as you can see, is really good. It comes with the hologram authentication card, the serial number. This bag was actually produced in the year 2013 to 2014, and the price is also really good. Now this one here is 2,482 US dollars. Let's see, 2,482 US dollars. Now this one in Philippine peso is around 131,546. All right, let's see. 131,546. All right, so if you want this, come and grab this now. All right, let's see. What do we have next? Let's see. Okay, let's just wait for a while. Okay, so let's see, what do we have next? Chanel. Ah, all right. So this here is a very gorgeous tote bag to have. Now this is actually a very gorgeous wild stitch tote bag, to be precise. So this is quilted material. This is quilted bag, very gorgeous, and you would notice that the chain is really, really good. Now pay attention to the stitches. Mhm. All right. Now you can see that this one right here comes with a gorgeous silver hardware that is very much, special to have. And also the stitches is, really what makes it a very special one to have. All right, so this here is not, by looking at it without seeing the double C hardware, it looks very minimalistic, but it's actually not. It's very extroverted, it's very loud, and it really does, scream contemporary Chanel. Now, this one right here, is very minimalistic by looking at the bag, but once you see the bottom, it's actually really very detailed, all right, and very gorgeous one to have. Now, this one, you would see that the condition is really good. There are no scratches or peels on this bag. Otherwise, it would be very much, obvious. But you can see for yourself that this one right here is in a very good condition. Now, for the opening of this bag, it's actually quite wide, and it does have a very long range of zipper that is really good to, to safely store your items for this one. Now, the size of this bag is actually really good. It's about 29. The bottom width is 11, and the height is 21. And also, this one right here does not have any peels, both on the front, the back, the sides, and also on the zipper lining for this one. So this bag definitely, I can say, is in perfect, almost perfect condition. It's hard to say perfect, but almost perfect condition. All right, because we still haven't seen the interior for this one. All right. Now you can also see that the condition of the bag is very much, really good. There are no scratches, there are no stains and discolorations on this one. And for the interior, see that it's very much clean and also very much good condition. All right, so that is where the serial number is for this bag. All right, this one must definitely grab. It's really good for everyday use, and it's also really good for, for shopping, very stylish, and it does come with the silver hardware. Now for this one, as you can see, it's very much, good to have. All right, and also let's just see, the price is really good. So this bag was actually, produced in year 2010 to 2011, and it's really, really good price as well. All right, so definitely special to have. All right, so this one is a double chain shoulder bag. It's not very big, but it's also not very small, so it's a bit like, medium size, perfect for carrying like your phone, your purse, and your sanitizer, and much more essential items, definitely, because the size was actually quite generous. This right here is a 29 in length, so it's almost the size of this ruler. All right, so not very small. Now here, the price for this bag is also really good. It's only 2,118 US dollars. 2118 US dollars. Now this one in Philippine peso is around 112,254. All right, so if you want this, you must grab this now. Let's see, what do we have next? All right. And also, this is a type of bag that, if I want to be very much, kind of like low key, but I want to wear a luxury item, this is definitely the one I would go for. Very stylish, very loud. Now, this is a type of bag that I can wear with like maybe a crop top if I was, feeling hot for the day, and leggings, and maybe like white trousers, or also jeans and white shirt, and definitely, this is a type of bag you can style up or dress down. All right, it's very stylish and very gorgeous. All right, let's see, what do we have next? Let's see. The next item that we have is also Chanel. Of course, let's see. Okay, so this here is also a very special Chanel bag. This is actually a really good one. Now this here is suede, very special. Now this right here looks very simple at first, but when you get to see it, it actually does have the double C logo at the top, which is really good one to have. All right, so this material, we were given this misconception that this should only be worn during winter, But that's not always the case. You can really, wear this, all year round. So it's really just up to you. All right. So this one right here, this is not dirty. This is really just the material of the bag. All right. So even if it's like that, there is leather piping on the on this bag. You can also see that the interior is actually quite clean, and there is a pocket. As for the leather piping of this bag, this one is actually very much, highlighted with leather, which is really good to have. So it's not just the soft, it's also the luxury leather that there is. All right, it's very good. This one, it's a very safe option to go for because it's actually not, very high maintenance. You just have to, to clean it off, then you're good to go. All right. So the leather chain, this comes with a long um, gold and leather chain, which is really good in gold hardware. All right. So you would notice that both the stitches normally, when it comes to long usage of bags, the chain would, go out, or I mean, the leather from the chain would be, like disattached. But this one right here is very much still intact, and it's also in the best condition. As for the interior, this actually does have a flap, which is really good. So it's very much spacious, and also it's also clean, and judging by the black leather, this here is a vintage. All right, so it's complemented by a very gorgeous gold detail hardware that is really, really good to have. And also the interior is really clean. So that is where the serial number is. It's also very much, good. And also there are no major scratches or stains and discolorations on this one. See that? The top parts, let's show it. That one does have the double C logo that is really, good to have. All right, so this one here, if you want this, must definitely grab this now. This bag was actually produced in year 1989 to 1991. And also the dimensions of this bag is really good. This is around 28, the bottom width is 8, and the height is 14. This was produced in, sorry, 23 by, sorry again, 23 by 6 by 17. All right. Yes. Oh, yes. All right. So this here was actually 1989 to 1991.
Wow, this one is
Really, really vintage, really older
yes.
than me. So can you
But
imagine,
the sleeve looks so good.
exactly,
Huh?
right?
Doesn't look like that old.
Exactly. So that is the beauty of, shopping from J Luxury
I can't
Authentic
stop
Preloved.
saying it.
Yes, because really, like for normally when you say vintage, you would think that the bag is,
Yes.
like very much heavily worn out. But the bags, especially for vintage, you really have to, to give extra care. Especially, it's not just, like Chanel bags. It's all luxury bags. If you want them to last a very long time, you take care of it, right?
Yes.
Yes, you don't just shove it like that. Especially these are not
Yes,
very, these are not cheap items. So you take extra care. So the more you take extra care for the bags, the more that the more that they last for a longer time. All right. So if you want this, grab this now for only 2011 US dollars. 2011 in Philippine peso, 106,583. All right, so if you want this, come and grab this now. All right, comment mine now. Let's see, what do we have next? Very special indeed. Okay, let's see. Okay, this here is also a rare item that we have for you. This is not, very common because how often have you seen Chanel create brown bags? Not very often, right? So this here is a rare item that is really good one to have as well.
Oh yes. And the shape.
All right, this here is a special one. This is really good to have as well, and the color is very much special. This is the Chanel Lychee Grain Cowhide Shoulder Bag. So it's not every day that that you see a creamy beige color bag, right? So this here is rare, and also that is wood. So this is not complemented by silver or gold detail hardware. It's complemented by wood. All right, it's very special and also very much gorgeous. What is this? What is this? What are you sending me the cheap? What is this that you said? All right, let's see. This is the special Chanel lychee green cowhide shoulder bag. See that is wood. It's not silver. It's not gold detail. It's wood. Very special. There, look at that. The chain. The chain is wood. Yes. Yes, it's wood. It doesn't look like it, but it is wood. All right. So that's why really Chanel does, up their game. So if Gucci has bamboo, Chanel has wood, gold, and silver hardware. Yeah, it's really special. It's not every day that you see a bag with wood, right? Like this one is one of those items that are very special. The interior is also very much clean, and as you can see, it does have two zipped compartments. That is the serial number. So even the pockets are also very much, clean. All right. Mm. Ah, okay. Now this one here, yes, inside very much lots of logo. Yes, very special, right? Now this one you can see that the compartment is also very much clean, and the hardware is still there, so there are no loose threads or hardware or missing hardware on that part to be particular. And not just that, you can also see that this one has a double C logo on the front, so it's very much special indeed to have. Now the size of this bag is actually really good as well. It's about 28. The bottom width is 8 and the height is 14. And this bag was produced in year 2002 to 2000 to 2003. All right. So, if you want this, must grab this now. Now the price, very good as well. All right, so this is actually really hard to find in the market. So this is like Chanel overload in the interior, very special. Yes, definitely. There, right? It's not just the chain, it's also the one in the zipper hanging is also wood. It's very special, right? It's not every day that you see a bag with with very much special elements like wood. Now this one in Philippine peso is only 107,696. So if you want this, you know what to do. Comment mine now. And also, again, don't forget to like our page. All right, keep liking. All right, so share it to your friends as well. And also, oh, I didn't mention to you. If you mine an item during the live and you buy it from live, we have special, red pockets for you. See that? All right. So if you mine an item from the live, you can have a chance to win free cash or cash coupon for this purchase or the next. So those are the very much exciting prizes that we have for you. So keep mining on the live. All right. So that is really good. All right. Let's see what do we have next. Very good one. This one. Okay, now this one here, let's see. Oh, now we're on with the classic flatware. Let's just wait. Let's have our next bag. Hmm. This here is the Chanel chevron. It's actually a very special one. This is the Chanel chevron pink bag. Hmm. So how many pinks do we have? I think we have two. Do we have two? Today? Yeah, you put two, so they're different codes. So which one is this? See? Check. No, it's two. We have two. So this is the first one. Yeah, first one. All right. So wrong code. 123-2 for this one. Can you check? No, the code that you have here is wrong, so you need to change the code right now.
Oh, here. Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
the here. Ah, it's
Sorry.
okay. So this here is a Chanel chevron, pink. It's actually pink, so it might, be slightly different from what you are seeing, but it's actually pink. A really, sharp pink color. Now you would see that this one here is in a very good condition, and there are no scratches, stains, or discolorations on this one because this is an unused item. So in order to, to really highlight the pink color of this bag, this one here is complemented by a silver hardware. All right, so this one, if you want this, you must definitely grab this now. This item has never been used. It's in a very best condition that there is as well. All right, see that? This is never been used condition SA, so there are absolutely no flaws on this one. Even on the leather piping, there is none at all. All right, so the inner flap is also very much, clean. There are no hairline scratches or, even major scratches in particular. So as for the interior, this also comes with the, of course, the full, the the dust bag, the card, and also basically the dust bag as well. That's the hologram authentication card for this one. Again, we only have authentic products for you, otherwise guaranteed money back. Now for this one, as you can see, it's really good one to have. This was produced in actually year 2018, but it's never been used ever since at all. All right. So interior, both exterior and also interior is very much clean and also in the best condition that there is. All right. So if you want this, you must definitely grab this now because we only have one for this bag. All right, so this is definitely, this fits my outfit for today. I'm wearing all pink. All right, so guys, did you notice that I'm wearing a headband today? I'm not the person who normally, wears headband, but I was like, oh, I want to style it up a bit today. So let me know if I should keep wearing, headbands. All right. Very good with this one. All right, so this one, if you want this, also comes with a long single. This one comes with a single long strap, so you can wear it as a long shoulder and also as a crossbody bag. But if you want to wear it as a double shoulder bag, you can just insert it back like that and wear it as a short shoulder bag. All right, so the price for this one is actually really good as well. This is only 4,237 US dollars. That is in Philippine peso. Let's see. That is about this one. Let's see. About 224,561. All right. Now this one, if you want this, you must grab this now. All right. Let's see. What do we have next? Let's see. All right. So how are you guys? Don't forget to like, all right? And also keep sharing the videos, the live videos to be exact, because we do have, we still have the lucky share scheme going on. So the more that you share, the more that you have chances of winning 300 pesos worth of Gcash. All right, let's see what do we have next. Okay. So today I'm wearing pink. What should I wear tomorrow? Maybe blue or maybe white? Definitely with a headband. So do you like my headband? This is the first time I'm wearing a headband. Right? So I was like, I think I need something for my hair, Let's see. Do you like that? Okay, now we have here the classic flap jumbo caviar maxi. All right. So this here is actually a really special one that we have. This is the Chanel classic flap jumbo maxi caviar leather. Okay, let's have a look at this bag. This one is really good, and it's also highlighted by the very gorgeous silver hardware. That double C. I love it. I love the caviar leather with silver. It's very special, but also with black and gold. Now this here, as you can see, there are no scratches and stains or discolorations on this bag. And this bag is almost in a very, perfect condition, almost perfect condition, I remember. Now this one, if you want this, must definitely, grab because we only have one for this. This is a highly, requested bag that we have. And also you can see that the condition is actually really good. So if you come across, grained calfskin or caviar leather, then you should know that it's very much, durable and it would serve you for longer than you do expect. So this one does have, minor scratches on the back there. Very, very minor, not very obvious, but important for you to see. Now, this is also highlighted by the gorgeous silver hardware. And all you see that even the ones that, the leather that comes across the chain is also in caviar leather, which is really, really good. Now, as for the exterior, you can see that there are no scuff marks on the leather piping as well. So this here is actually a double flap, which is really, really good. So this here is a double flap jumbo caviar maxi bag, very much special. The double flap is very hard to find and also very much always out of, stock. All right, so if you want this, you must grab this now. You are very lucky that we have, these bags with us because it's really hard to, to come across, these bags. All right, so the idea was to, like one very much, history and fact check for you. So it's very special. Why you ask me why is it special to have the double flap? And I will tell you why in a bit. But first, let's talk about how special and the condition of this bag. So you can see the interior is very much, clean. There are no scratches, stains, and discolorations on this one, which makes it a really, really good one to have. Now, also pay attention to the interior. See that there's two pockets, mainly I think for your phone for easy access or your credit cards or definitely. But actually, really, what do you put there? So we've had clients who put keys there or also credit cards, but not together. Definitely not together. All right. So this also has a pocket at the back, which is really, good to have, and also very much easy, access for your tap card and all those, necessities that you want to access quite fast. All right. So here is the Chanel Caviar Jumbo Double Flap. Very special. All right. So now the question was, why is it, why is it, or why does Chanel have a double flap? It's because of the idea of the double chain was to allow hand-free use of the bag. All right, so cutting edge innovation, which allows the bag to be over one shoulder, carried in the curve of the arm. So this one here is, it's really a very special one. All right, so this one they have both exterior flap closure and interior flap, which I highly think is for safety purposes and also for more luxurious feel. All right, now this one, if you want this, must grab this now because we only have one, and the price that we have are actually really, really good compared to the market, especially for a highly valued item like this one. Now, this one here is actually produced in year 2011 and the size is really good. This is the jumbo maxi, all right? So it's about 33, bottom one is 9 and the height is 23. And also it comes with a dust bag. All right, so this one, if you want, this is only 7,147 US dollars. Now, this one in Philippine peso is around 378,791. All right, so we do have layaway installment options for you with no additional charges. All right, let's see what do we have next. Very special for this one. All right, let's see what do we have next. This is personally one of my favorites. I love the 24K jumbo maxi bag, but I also like this one. This is more of, if you're opting for a everyday use kind of bag, then I highly suggest you go for the Caviar one because it's much more durable, but and also heavy duty. Believe me on that. All right. Thank you for that. Let's see. And also, if you have any questions, do let us know, and I would be more than happy to get back to you. Ha! So this here is a very special one. Now this is the Chanel. Very. This is not simple. This is loud. It's like Chanel. It's like Chanel, 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 Chanel. Like those type of like bags. Now this here is a Chanel vintage triple C caviar bucket bag. It's like bucket, so let's say bucket. It's not the Y bag, it's like the bucket bag. All right. Now this here is a very special one to have, and also we had one earlier, but that was in plain caviar leather. This one here is highlighted by the gorgeous gold detail hardware. All right. Now this here I love. I love the other one as well, but this one I love more. All right. But if I'm opting for a loud one, that one is more of an everyday, wear. This is more of like a special wear because it's in gold hardware. All right, so I love both. Don't get me wrong. Now this here is a very special one. It's not just, like each side has their own specific double or the Coco Chanel logo. So there's three Coco Chanel logos on each side. Very special and in gold hardware. Very gorgeous. All right, so the strap for this one is actually really special. So it's like chain and then the long strap and then chain. All right, very special indeed to have. And this here is not a tote bag, it's actually a bucket bag, and it's quite large, actually really large, not quite large. All right, so this here in size is 30.5, bottom width is 10, and the height is also 30, so it's really large, and it also comes with the caviar leather compartment in gold hardware. All right, so this one, if you want this, you must grab this now. Believe me, I'm only telling you the best. All right, now you can see that the condition is also really good. There are no scratches, there are no stains and discolorations both on the exterior and also the interior of this bag. All right, so look at the interior. It's also leather. This is the back side of the caviar leather. That's why it's really, there's no extra fabric to that, which again indicates that it is a vintage bag. All right, now this one right here is not simple at all, and oh my god, so it's not just the gorgeous gold, gold hardware. It's also the special gold balls. There's not just one, there's two. Very special, very iconic. This is a really loud look at me, I'm Chanel in caviar leather uh, bag. It's that kind of attention, this bag. Very classy. So this is definitely, the bag that to die for. Definitely to die for. All right. Now, if you want this one, we only have one, a large bucket bag from Chanel. This is the Triple C Caviar Bucket Bag. Very special, and the gold balls are again, part of the vintage, collection. The gold balls, it's very special. Believe me. All right, so if you come across, normally that's the first thing that comes apart, if people want to like parts out their bag. So this one you must grab now. Now this right here is 3,300 and 60 US dollars. Three. Let's see. This one here in Philippine peso is around 178,080 pesos. All right, so this one, if you want this, you most definitely do need to grab this now. All right, let's see, what do we have next? What happened? All right. Mhm. This one, right? Really nice. And also, this is a single strap, by the way, so that it's not double strap. All right, so this is definitely a vintage one that is really, really good.
If you are on a party and you want to carry so many bottles of everything, you can put it in.
Definitely, it does resemble, the No Way bucket bag, right? Let's see. Okay. Oh, box. I wonder what this is. I really, get excited when I see box. Oh, all right. So this here is brand new.
I'm so regretted I didn't keep any boxes. I
Oh,
thought where are the
yeah, I
boxes?
used to too, but now I realize I should have
Yes,
kept the
me
boxes,
too.
right?
I should keep the boxes.
Yeah, good. This is a special item that we have for to you today. Let's see. Okay. This is actually a really good one. This is brand new and you can see that yes. This is also a chevron, but it's actually a bit, smaller than the one that we had earlier. All right, so let's have a look at this bag. This right here comes in full set, complete full set. All right, so if you come across, this bag, and you like this. We've had a client before who was, requesting for this bag, and all I can say is this one here is a must-have. It's a very special Chanel bag that is really, really good to have. All right, see that? Even the cover for the flap is still very much there. This is really good to have and also very special. The condition of this bag is actually really good because this has never been used and this is completely brand new, which you can see for yourself because the cover is, the handle is still there. All right, so this one, if you want this, you most definitely need to grab this now. This one is a twist and open kind of, lock that is really good. And the color right here is actually red. This is not pink. This is red, all right? So it's more of like a scarlet red, which you might be seeing it differently. And also it comes with the very much special full set. Everything that really came with it is really still there. Now this one, if you want this, this is one of the items that I really wanted to show you. I was very excited to show you from our collection that is really good. All right, so this one comes with both the top handle and also a single long chain, so it can be worn as a long shouldered bag, which is really, really good one as well. Now you can see that the condition of the bag is actually, it's actually really good as well. And there are definitely no flaws because this bag right here is a brand new bag. All right, so if you want this bag, you most definitely you must grab this now. All right, this is a very special Chanel bag. You would notice that it's quilted plus the chevron print. Very special indeed. All right. Definitely very beautiful, right? And also, it's not just that; it's complemented by the gorgeous gold detail hardware that is really, very much special to have. Now, this one, if you want this, grab this now. This right here. Let's see. This one, the price for this one is really good. It's actually just 3,702 US dollars or 3,702 US dollars. Let's see. This one in Philippine peso is around 196,000 um 206. 196,296. All right, so if you want this, must grab this now. This is brand new. It has never been used. Complete full set. All right, let's see. What do we have? This one I can wear definitely, with my outfit for today, or also Judy's outfit here, because this is very stylish, really gorgeous one. And also, if you want to go to, clubbing after, party afterwards, this is really the perfect one that you have to wear. All right, so like the first bag I wanted to own was red, not pink, not black, red. Red speaks a very specific kind of attention and color. All right, so this one here is definitely must grab now. All right, let's see what do we have next.
And I thought you will also like it, sure.
Ah, let's see what is it.
I know you will like it.
I would like it. What is it? Oh, let's see. Let's see. Mm-hmm. See, very special this one. Okay, and also please don't forget to like, share, all right? Hmm. Now this here is more of a low-key Chanel bag. And also the price is really good. So it's really, more of like a starter, entry level to Chanel. Very special, very low key. And also, like especially for students, it's quite, weird to wear a Chanel. They're gonna be like, you're still a student, you're wearing Chanel. So there's no exact rule that says that. So you can still wear Chanel, just be quite low key about it. So I was that type of student. All right. So like everybody's like, why is she wearing Chanel? She's a student. Why not? Right? This one here is really perfect, especially if especially if you're just starting out on the workforce, or also if you're carrying lots of items and files with you. This is definitely one thing that you have to add, which is really good. This is very low key, but it's still Chanel and also very much special. Now, this type of bag that you don't really need to keep maintaining. It's not very high maintenance, and it's also really good to have. This is the Chanel Black Canvas Cubes. So what we had earlier was the really, the wild stitches, the more, the real version of this one. So this is the print version of that tote bag. And also this one comes with the laptop bag, which is really good. And let's play a guess game, all right? So I want you to guess which, like how old this bag is, or, like which year this was produced. All right. So, judging by the looks of it, it looks very new. It does look very new, right? So it looks like it was just recently created. But let me tell you something about this bag. This bag right here is a vintage. This is, yes, this is a vintage. All right. So this here is actually produced in year 1997 to 1999. And as you have seen, there were absolutely no scratches, stains, and discolorations both on the front, the back, the sides, and the exterior, interior. Everything about it is definitely very much perfect. So there were no flaws for this bag. The size of this bag is actually 24 by 35 cm. The bottom width is 15. All right, so this bag right here was produced in the year 1997 to 1999. It is a vintage, so who would have thought that for during those years somebody or the artist for this bag already created a bag that lives on to the future. All right, so up until now, if you look at it, it looks like it was just recently made, but it's not. This is a vintage. All right, so both the style and the condition is very much the best that there is. So there are absolutely no flaws for this one. All right, it's perfect. It's very much lightweight. It's not high maintenance. You don't have to, but again, even if it's not high maintenance, that doesn't mean that you don't take care of it. You still have to take care of it if you want it to last for a very long time. Now, talking about the price for this one, this is only 727 US dollars. Now, this one in Philippine peso is actually 38,531. Now, this one, if you want this, you most definitely need to grab this now because we only have one, for especially for this price range, we only have one. All right, so comment mine now. All right, let's see. And also, how do you wear this? Definitely, like for an everyday bag, this is what I would go for, especially if I don't want you to really dress up and all that. But very much, this is really stylish and also very contemporary. All right, let's see. What do we have next? Okay, what will you put on this bag? Definitely, my files, my iPad, my phones, and also my purse and more items because it's actually really spacious. I told you this is 24 by 35, so there's really, at the bottom with is 15, so it's really a lot of items that you can bring with this. Definitely, my thesis work. Also, that one definitely. All right, let's see what do we have next. Okay, let's see. Oh, congratulations!
Oh, fine.
Yes,
Oh, first.
Professor.
Oh,
No, 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 no. Oh, Professor, already nice. Nice.
First one.
First. Nice.
Yes.
Doctor.
Doctor.
Doctor. Oh, she's teaching university
Yes.
professor. Wow, nice. If I retire, that's gonna be my job. All right. Okay. So this here is the Chanel Choco Bar Caviar. This is also a very special one. Now we had earlier the lambskin, but this is a lamb. This is also a Choco Bar, but this one here is more of a caviar leather. Now this is also really special because this one is a zip around tote. So when I say zip around tote, it's like all the areas like for the exterior is very much zipped and zipped. All right, so this is really complemented by the gorgeous gold detail hardware that is really, very much special. There are no scratches, stains on discolorations on this one, which makes it really special. And you would notice that the shoulder length is actually quite long, so it's not very short, and it really is very much, comfortable to use as well. Now the size is really, really good for this one. This is, you want to know the size? This is a 20, this is a 40, bottom width is 8 by 29.5. This is a really gorgeous bag to have, especially for traveling, or if you're a professor, this is really good one for you. It's a very special one to have, and really, really good one as well. All right, it's very durable. It's very large in size. It is more than 30 cm. It's 40 to be precise, and this is all around a zip tote, which is really, really special. Now this one you can definitely carry, files and also, paperworks with you. So if you're a clerk, if you're an architect, this is really perfect for you. All right. So this one here is a very professional bag from Chanel that is really, very much, gorgeous to have. And also it's really, really special. All right. So this one, how will I wear this? Definitely if I'm going to work and I'm carrying lots of files with me, that kind of thing. All right, so it's very convenient because especially for field work, you need a heavy duty bag. So Caviar is really what I suggest that you go for. And also this one comes with the hologram authentication card that is again, very much special. So as for the interior, you can see that it's actually very wide and also very roomy, and definitely multiple pockets as well for easy access and storage of your items. All right, so this bag right here is perfect for traveling, just open it up like that and then be on the go, and ta-da, really perfect for traveling as well, and for storing essential file documents with you. Right, this one for professionals, right? So I can imagine, for interior designers, for architects, this is really good. You just open it up, bring it down, and then go on the field work. Very special, right? Especially like if you're an architect, you're an interior designer, you need a bag that is quite wide, that it's very easy to open, so and can hold a very big like paper with you, like a big document. So this is definitely perfect for that. So this one I highly recommend this for for working professionals. Very special, very gorgeous, and it's Chanel. All right. So this one, if you want this, must definitely grab, because this is the first time that we have, a bag like this that is really, really special as well. So the price for this one is only, let's see, 1,932 US dollars. Now this one in Philippine peso is 102,396. So if you want this, you know what to do. You have to comment mine now. All right, so that is it for the bags, the Chanel collection that we have today. Do let us know what you would like to be seen tomorrow. I think tomorrow we should do an LV. We have lots of new LV for you. All right, so thank you guys for watching. And also don't forget to keep sharing, keep tagging your friends on this one so that you have the chance to win 300 pesos worth of Gcash. If you have any questions, so do let us know in the comment section, or also send us a message so that it's much easier for us to keep track of your inquiries. All right, so thanks guys so much. Don't miss me too much. You're still gonna be tomorrow for our live. Don't be late. I think we'll have an LV collection tomorrow. What do you think? Huh? Let's See, yes, really good one. So before I just wanted to tell you first. I wanted to be the one who tells you that tomorrow we're gonna have lots of new bags for you. So don't be late. Tomorrow is a very special day for all of us. All right, I will be seeing you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Do not